So I got this sunflower that I started from seed and put into this garbage can. I thought it would make a nice potted plant by my garden shed, but it's I'm finding that after a day or two, every couple days, it gets really droopy and looks like it's dying. So I'm thinking it's just the pot isn't big enough to hold this sunflower. So I'm gonna try to put it in the ground, see if we can save it, see if it will flourish from there and keep growing. So let's give it a try. Okay, we got a big hole dug here. I hope it's deep enough. See how hard it is to get this out of here, out of this pail. I got some fresh worm castings here that I'm just working on harvesting. I don't think there's too many worms in here, but I think I'll throw some of them in the hole just to give this sunflower a little chance. A few worms down in there maybe. Don't think there's too many worms left in here. They've moved on to the other bin. But anyways, this is all good stuff, so I'll throw some in the bottom. See how that goes. See if we can catch the flies.
I got it! No, I don't.
I'm doing a little videoing. Trying to feed the frogs.
Where is it? I don't know. Stop moving! She got it!
Did she get it?
Yeah. No, I don't know how to do it.
Yeah, just slid it up a little bit and slide the paper in.
Where is it? Oh, it's in there.
Got it?
I need it. This is kind of hard. We got a little bug.
Sorry, I'm trying to get my video to go. Okay, so Willow has it captured in the cup. Gonna go feed the frog.
Where did it go?
So I got this sunflower out of the pail and it looks like, yeah, it's got so much roots, it's probably just not a big enough container, and I'm hoping that if we can stick it in the ground here, it'll take off again and continue to grow. So let's give it a try. Sticking it in this hole. I hope I got the hole big enough. It's like planting a tree. I think I just need to make the hole a little bit bigger. Okay, so I got the sunflower replanted in the ground here. Covered up with some dirt. Give it a good drink and hopefully it will live. I'll check back with it and you'll probably see it on some of my upcoming videos just to see how the sunflower is doing. Fingers crossed that it will live.
Is that good?
Yeah, keep going a little bit more all the way around.
Is that good?
Should be good. Thanks. So last spring, spring of 2019, a friend of mine dug up some asparagus crowns and I just threw it into a big tub last year and left it there for the summer, and I did get a few asparagus spears out of it. And then last fall when I was setting up my new garden space here, I moved the crown into the ground over here and then forgot where it was. And then of course it showed up and went to seed before I got any spears off of it, but that's fine. So I think I'm going to set up this area with more asparagus. I picked up 4 plants at the greenhouse yesterday. They were on sale, getting rid of some of their perennials. These have been overwintered a year already, so I think they said they're already a couple years old. So I'm just going to dig them into this area and hopefully next year they'll all come back. Last year when I was prepping up this new garden space of mine, We put down a lot of mulch, starting out with some cardboard, and a lot of our fall leaves I mulched up and laid out in this area, covered up with straw. So I was just pulling this back to put in my asparagus, and you can see that there's some really nice dark mulch in here from the leaves from last year. I've put a layer of pea straw on here just recently because the quackgrass always seems to find its way through no matter what. But you can see that these leaves and everything are making a nice organic layer of material on the ground, and I think it'll be a good start for the asparagus. So I'm just going to clean back as much as I can, dig the holes and pop them in, and then cover them back up. It's always exciting when you dig up your ground and find some earthworms helping you out in the garden. It's always good to see. The ground's pretty moist. I found when I dug it up here, just because I have such a good layer of mulch over it, and we've been getting lots of rain, so, but just going to give them a little drink before I cover them up with mulch. I've seen on YouTube a few times where people suggest that you companion plant asparagus with strawberries. So I'm just wondering if anybody has any experience with that, if they could please comment and let me know. I think next year, if everything comes back good and my asparagus takes off, that I will maybe try putting strawberries in amongst the asparagus. So can you pick them up and show them to me?
I don't want to.
You don't want to touch them? Malaya, you like to touch toads. Did you guys name them?
No. We don't know if it's a boy or a girl.
Well, just name them whatever.
Harrison.
Harrison? So we just got to find some mosquitoes for him today. Did you get it set back up?
Yeah.
Yeah.